confirm if she's bluffing because she's on the opposite side to where I can't see her.
A bluff loaf?
A bluff. Wait,
Did
what?
Did you say she's loafing?
She's loafing, but she's facing, like her back is facing me.
Ah. And you said you weren't sure if she was bluffing?
Bluffing.
Oh, blepping. Okay. So not a bleplope or a
Yeah.
Schrodinger's bleplope.
Yeah.
Blep loaf.
I think that's about accurate as Schrodinger's bluff.
So what are we doing? We're letting Avalach know everything's ready. We're just double check and make sure all the quests that have to do with preparing are done. Yeah, this is DLC quests and this is DLC quests. Yeah. None of that is interesting. All right. Oh, there you are.
You live?
Yep,
Yes,
we're live.
Okay. It's just me. Ah, there it goes.
Once we use the Sunstone, what makes you think Aridin won't figure things out? I doubt he'll think the elves of the White Fleet suddenly long to see him.
We can alter the signal emitted by the Sunstone. Unlikely Eredin will recognize its origin. It's not the only artifact to possess this power.
There are others? Great. Now mind telling me why I had to scour Skellige looking for this one?
The Sunstone was the easiest to find, believe me.
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Huh.
So maybe you're hoping to gain control of Lara herself, after all these years?
Lara is dead. My only hope is that Ciri will fulfill her calling and survive.
Suddenly a whole lot more dialogue. Soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything if that's your question.
We found the Sunstone.
Gelban's gift to Dillion of the White Fleet. As legend has it, she never used the stone, and Gelban died of sorrow.
Won't keep Aridin waiting that long.
It seems we've everything. We can go. Keep in mind, once we commit, there'll be no returning.
I'm ready. High time we set sail. Undvik awaits.
In that case, let's go. You will position yourselves on the cliffs. Here, and...
Thank you. I believe we know how to form a circle.
Even those of us who lack eyes for the moment.
I simply wish to avoid... Oh, Geralt. We were waiting for you.
How's the party?
That's nice of you. You were about to explain your plan?
It's simple, which does not mean it will be easy to execute. I shall activate the Sunstone. If Caranthia answers the call, the Nargle Fair should appear in the bay shortly afterwards. The Lodge must then prevent the ship from returning to the world of the NL, while the Imperial fleet blocks its escape by sea. The 7th Imlet's Infantry Regiment under Duke Varatra must then board it. With your help, naturally.
What about you? Where will you be?
Waiting in reserve. If something goes wrong, I shall react.
Like a general commanding troops from a hilltop? Gonna signal us by horn or use messengers?
Exquisite irony, but what did I do to deserve it? Have I given you cause to doubt my intentions?
Ladies and gentlemen, less talk, more action, please. Sisters, we must scale the cliffs.
Good luck.
Plan's missing one important element. What about Ciri?
Cyril will wait, at a safe distance from the Nargle Fair.
Wild guess? Not what you had in mind.
No, I wanted to go with you. That was my idea.
But I won't allow it. Far too great a risk.
She's more powerful than him.
Don't have the right to order her around.
Amusing. Cyril said the same thing, only at much higher volume. I do, in fact, have this right. For only I know how to activate the Sunstone, which I shall do on my terms or not at all. Cyril recognized the strength of my argument. I've no doubt you'll do the same. Cyril, do you swear to stay on shore?
Do I have a choice?
Where are you going?
For a walk. Or is that not allowed either? Because I could break my leg.
Oh yes. The elder blood can be fiery.
Telling Ciri she can't do something is counterproductive, speaking from experience there. Ultimately, she does what she wants.
Let us hope.
Pardon me?
Never mind. Time is short. If you wish to do something, brew your substances or what, do it now. You won't get the chance later. I shall await you by the boats.
I think I've got all
amongst
the
soldiers,
potions and things I
unless
need.
you wish to come with me now.
Now is fine.
No time to lose. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Follow me.
I give you my heart? What kind of spell is that?
It's an old love letter. Ancient. As I said, this stone was to reunite a pair of lovers.
Never thought I'd say anything of the sort to Eredin. En verilith Serenata, Ada Eich Blaine, Ida May.
The elven bauble worked.
They approach.
a sword, Geralt. Aizio, Galevuanes. Follow me. The noble fair must be nearby.
Silence. It's completely still.
It's a trap. We must flee, now.
Not this time.
Note, Cyril. You are not ready. You do not control your powers.
I'll manage.
Ciri!
Get out of my way.
Ciri! The ice. It's a spell. You must find the mage who cast it. Destroy his staff.
I'll not stop with his staff.
Another series segment.
Must baby her.
Yeah.
Gerald is just that reluctant uncle that had to raise her so much.
Right, I could probably loot these guys. Maybe I can't. One slice just cuts him in half.
You know, very durable people.
Mm-hmm.
Or things. Maybe not people, but you get the point. Very durable. You know, especially knowing that they're in their element.
Yeah.
Okay, what about these? Oh, nope. They're squishy.
Take out two with one slash.
Yeah. It's a 2-for-1 combo.
Mm-hmm.
And Sabrina.
And Sabrina. Joined us just in time to see us break an ice spell on the Wild Hunt.
Almost, Sila. Almost. Stjärnfjord.
Yep, it is Witcher time.
Mm-hmm.
Witcher. So be it. Let us end this.
You're weakened. Are you sure you want to fight him? Are you sure you want to fight Geralt? Your ice staff is broken. Probably lost a bunch of access to your spells too. I should have some spells here. Let's see how Axie does. Nothing? I guess Axie does nothing to him. How about Igni?
You see, it's not so simple. I know where that came from.
We just added ice elementals to our bestiary. Should probably be using Yrden. Break his teleport. Oh, he's outside of it.
Not good.
No, yeah, he's just an ice mage. But, well, he was an ice mage powerful enough to stop ships in the stop ships by freezing the water around them. And apparently encase a bunch of people in ice too, in magical ice. The squeaky kitten is lying down near the refrigerator today. I guess you want some extra warmth. Picking up all the extra heat that the refrigerator's throwing out.
Violent.
Let's try Quinn. Not sure if that protects me from magic.
You see, it's not so simple. I know where that came from. You cannot win, even should you kill me.
Yeah. See if you could look up the name tag on IMDb.
Oh,
Dug himself a watery grave,
yeah.
thinking to bring Geralt with him.
He's like, nope.
Let's see, what was up again? Surface, hold B. Okay. So we got ourselves a little obstacle course while trying to surface here. I don't suppose I have a potion that'll help me hold my breath better. Close enough. Will wet hands slip on ice or stick? More of these guys. I mean, they just got sliced in half. Oh, now they just got set right back down underwater. Hyper cold ice and smooth, and stick. Bumpy and uneven and regular ice slip. Okay. So I have to assume then that he dug his fingernails into that piece to pull himself up. Yeah, Ciri's way stronger than Geralt now.
Damn, you're ugly.
You stay right there.
Not good.
Oh, I pressed my healing button too late. Digging your nails in would essentially make it all sticky ice. All ice, sticky ice, yeah. I mean, I think the thing that he was pulling himself up on was rough. Like, it was probably had bits of snow on it, like, or like parts of the ice was crushed, and it definitely didn't look smooth and super cooled. It isn't hyper cold ice, otherwise they'd probably have some plot point about him getting hypothermia or something. Meow meow. Oh, now he's back in his carrier. Hi. You got enough worms? Quen shield.
Not bad.
Board the Naglfar. Or Noggle Fair. Bloody hell! Ooh, they have stuff to loot. Probably for after the end. Probably stuff that you can mess with after the end. Ice puppers. Yeah, the Hounds of the Wild Hunt.
Any last words?
Shut your trap. Fight.
You had your chance.
Witcher. I was hoping you'd come. Because? I've something to tell you. But I'll do so afterwards.
As you expire.
Camera. Work with me, camera.
Eh, that's cute.
Pathetic.
I have to use Agony to take off his ice armor. The Witcher's name is Geralt, Geralt. Legendary killer of big bads. Yeah. Lock on camera. Okay, there we go. Got him in the eye.
Nice.
Of course, that might just mean that he's fighting on adrenaline now. Well, maybe not.
I mean, of course Geralt wins. Geralt's the protagonist.
Yeah, how's there gonna be a Witcher 4? I mean, unless it
Exactly.
stars Ciri.
And then all the book and all that fun stuff.
Who's gonna do all the witching?
Exactly.
Tell me.
Avallac'h has tricked us both. He set us against each other, and he's made off with Cyrilla.
I don't believe you.
And why wait till now to tell us?
Because,
Guess he wouldn't be a bad guy if he did.
right?
Or he wouldn't be a bad guy if he told us earlier.
I mean, the story's got a story. How else would its story about?
Yeah. Dramatic effect. Yeah. So he's been stabbed through the eye, which probably means he's taken brain damage and is suffering cerebral hemorrhage and is dead or will die.
Where's
Basically
she?
close enough to dead that Geralt doesn't
I
have to
thought you
care.
knew.
All I know is Avallac'h might have betrayed us. What the? That a storm?
Geralt, look!
What the hell's happening?
I find it damned hard to believe, but the gate between the worlds is open. We must reach the tower, quickly. Stop Avallac'h, while this can still be reversed.
At least we know where to look for Ciri.
Follow me, and stay alert.
We need to focus on Ciri.
4 points available at level 33. Let's allocate those before I forget. So I've got 9 points into items. Oh wow, they'll let you meditate here. I haven't used any potions, so I don't need to meditate. So I've maxed this out. I really should be using my bombs more. What else have we got? Adaptation. Extends active duration while mutagen decoctions by a third. If toxicity above 0, each opponent killed increases critical hit chance by 10% for the duration of that fight, potion duration time, and bomb damage up. That sounds good. When adrenaline points are at their maximum, critical hit damage against the targeted enemy type is increased by 33%, potion duration time, and bomb damage up. Okay, let's have a little, Oh no, wait, I can't. I have all of these filled out, which means I could put points into the skills to learn them, but I can't allocate them. Let's see if there's a better sign intensity, or a better sign thing that I could maybe fill into here. Or I could put points into green and start replacing blue.
Have I ever seen TTI grass? Like what?
That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
It's
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I feel like it was one of the shows that came out during like the big wave of reincarnated in another world. Another World, which is a video game franchise. Well, except for that one, which is like reincarnated as a vending machine. But yeah, there's like a whole bunch of them, and I completely overlooked reincarnated as a slime. Although I do remember catching a couple episodes with it with some friends, like some years ago when we used to watch anime together. Where was I? I was looking at some green skills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what can I replace here? I can replace probably Axie Sign, because I don't think these guys are going to be affected by it. Exploding Shield I'll keep. This is also Axie Sign. Yeah, I can get rid of both Axie Sign ones. So remove this and remove that. Hold on to that. And can I put another green something? Looks like I can. Green mutagen. Wraith. Wait, what happens if I put this over there? Does it count as a green? It does count as a green. Okay. So let's start putting some points into more green skills to up my potion and bomb effectiveness. So let's do critical hit chance up. That's pretty worth a watch. If you want a less conventional isekai, so I'm a spider, so what? It's got 1 season as of yet, but still a good series so far. Alright, acquire ability. And I want to point into this and a point into that. So increase both critical chance and critical damage. And let's put this over there, and this over there. Dimeritium ore and sapphire. Oh, now I'm overloaded. Alright, let's drop some stuff. Drop some of these junk weapons I've found. Some of the worthless ones here. Drop with the X button.
It's pretty good, worth a watch. You want to see less conventional isekai, check it out. So I'm a spider, so what? It's also a good 1 season as... Oh, that darn heart.
Yeah.
As of yet. But it's still a good series so far. Alright.
Shit. An earthquake?
We must hurry. Damn it! That ship's about to disintegrate.
Hide in the hollow on the other side. Go!
Whoa! Where are you going, Yennefer? Game, tell me where to go, not where Yennefer is.
Take it easy. Tremors are getting worse. What
Okay.
happened to them?
Out here. Alright, see you later, Enderbrina. Up this way.
Damn it! It'll bury us.
Wait! Gavares Tavo! Keep near me.
She got herself kind of a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Chalice effect happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's both. How is it? It's both creating a circle of shadow yet a circle of light.
Yeah. Like I said, it reminds me of the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Chalice.
Mm-hmm.
Put away your sword, Geralt. Can't pass up that sulfur.
Damn! Avalok surrounded the tower with a magic barricade.
Can you dismantle it?
Dismantle? No, I can make a tear at best. But only for a moment, because there's no...
Specifics, Yen. Will we both get through?
No! You must go alone!
I'll come back. With Ciri.
I know! Agared! Tiggy! Agared! Now, Geralt! I'm fine! Now go! And give Avalok my heartfelt regards!
It's the eye of the storm. Everything's quiet and calm in here.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with. Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
Wouldn't be so sure. I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me?
Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
Didn't think it worthwhile to tell me? Warn me of your plans?
I'm sorry, I know, I should have. But I feared you'd not understand.
Feels like I'm talking to Yennefer. Leave with me, please.
I will go. Once I emerge from the tower. If I emerge.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not.
Gonna head out tonight. Good luck. Hope you get lots of big bats.
And do any witchery things.
The prophecies
Yeah.
are true.
I have seen worlds bound in ice.
Alright, see ya.
I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
They really could have had this conversation before. You don't have to make this sacrifice. Yeah.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life. Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, Sin?
Yeah.
You're but a witcher. This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Good luck, Ciri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think. Don't keep me waiting.
Herbs, monster parts, strong alcohol. Oh. Got a game crash.
Ooh.
CD Projekt SA. Wonder what that's for. CD Projekt Red is the developer. I guess CD Projekt SA is a different region. South Asia? I hope this thing autosaved.
The king of the Wild Hunt lay defeated. As to Ciri with her exceptional gift, her story was hardly done. The sorceresses helped the Witcher determine that Ciri and Avalach were somewhere on Unvik. Geralt and Yennefer set out to find them.
Okay, so at least we don't have to do that first part again.
Mhm.
Using the Eye of Nehaleni, you can dispel illusions and gain access to new game areas. Look for the Eye in Velen.
Geralt,
Where?
nearby.
Shut up. I've heard enough of the book. Think
I
wouldn't. I
Well, Avalok,
didn't
I'm. S
leave.
I will.
What?
The what? The. Own.
You.
Your. Only.
There's
What? This is.
I wonder if
relax in. No, don't. No.
You wonder if?
I was going to say, I wonder if you make some different choices.
Ah. What would you have said there? Would you have tried to stop her more?
Maybe try to stop her, because honestly,
The gentleman will follow.
Lost their minds. They're to burn non-humans.
Captain! Report. 4th Kite Squadron. The Funsberg Division as a whole. Deserters. Does General Voorhis know? He's at the briefing. They're not letting anyone in. He'll show every and report to him at once.
The Redanians will be here shortly.
Imperial Majesty.
Ich Deithwin an Khan at Morford.
Speak. Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north. Provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
None of your business.
yeah, your face.
That's none of your business. Not anymore.
Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
If there's nothing else,
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
I'll see if I could reload and try some other dialogue choices, just because this will be the last Witcher 3 stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, after this one, our red block is going to be Saints Row. That Saints Row that we started and got stuck in. They finally patched out that bug.
Hopefully my Switch is just going to be like,
Need
oh.
a hand with your wagon?
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be fine.
No. It's not exactly ours.
Yeah.
More a captured vehicle. Booty, you might say.
Folk must have abandoned it in their rush. To where, I don't know. Be a shame for the Reds to claim it, loot it.
Change is coming.
Grown accustomed, we have.
With the Black Ones gone, witch hunters will move in. Yet life will roll on. We've to seize the day.
True that. So, let's get to work before night creeps up on us.
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage.
Where you headed? Nearest inn, by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first, at the former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. You take care now.
See how far away. 400 meters. See if Roach can take us there. This is Roach. Oh, there's Roach. Da, 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 da. That's Zelda's Lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Up here. Over these jagged stairs.
Master Ort. Probably got held back.
Just waits for a few hours.
You're late.
Soldiers,
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
as agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the calling for my wares. When I say no witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Ort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Zirael. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, had my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mm-hmm. Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
Let's see, how far is this? Another 500 meters. Is Roach still down there? No, he's wandered off. Let's see, could I fast travel to where I need to go? Using the sign here. Using this sign here. Aha, we can. Mutations change the way certain signs work. Inside here? Oh, in here. No, that's a sign. Ah, How do I get in there? Oh, there, maybe. There we go.
Is it done?
Yes.
Hey, there she is.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy. It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Whoa. Beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
I don't know, I think I'm pretty satisfied with that ending.
Radovid had many faults. He was cruel, impetuous, and pathologically ambitious. But he was a tactical genius. That's undeniable. Commanding forces far outnumbered by his foes, he handily defeated the invader from the south. The Redanian eagle spread its wings, taking all the north, including Novigrad, beneath them. With victory in the war against Nilfgaard secured, Radovid proceeded to complete his witch hunt. As they had in Novigrad, pyres burned in Temeria and Edirn, lands now liberated by the Redanian monarch. In the drive for moral renewal, simple herbalists, pellers, healers, and non-humans, all supposed heretics, were murdered in droves. For many, freedom beneath Radovid's scepter proved more tragic than servitude to another. As long as his armies went from one victory to the next, Emir's subjects remained boundlessly obedient. When a string of humiliating defeats proved Var Emreis fallible, the opposition, thus far secret, attacked. The subjects of the Emperor who had danced on the graves of his foes laid him to rest in a tomb of his own. Many islanders believed Svanrigga would be no more than his ambitious mother's puppet. The young king proved them wrong, ignoring her whims and ruling with an iron hand all his own. Tired of the Jarls and their endless feuds, he resolved to turn the Isles into an absolute monarchy, modeled after those of the continent. What he resolved he achieved, but only by shedding his countrymen's blood.
Yeah, they didn't seem like they would go peacefully.
Fiona, Helen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, then each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. And what of Geralt, you might ask? Well, he continued on as before, giving hand to mouth, job to job, on the road, ever coinless. We would meet at times over a glass of strong drink to talk about the old days and speculate what could have, would have, might have been.
Based on the prose of Anders Zepkowski. It's probably Andre or something like that. Studio head Adam Badowski. So yeah, that was a pretty long adventure. It's got some DLC, which I guess is meant to be played on a New Game Plus. Because yeah, I ended this game at level 32, and level 32 is the minimum level needed to try one of the DLC's quests. And there's 2 packs of DLC included in this game. And I guess maybe originally, before the DLC even came out, maybe they intended for you to assemble Witcher gear on New Game Plus as well, because at first it seems like the only set that you can assemble is the Viper set, which has a level 1 requirement and only consists of the poison swords. And yeah, none of the Witcher sets have any of their upgrade, any of their full set effects, other than looking nice when worn all together. None of their set effects happen until you upgrade them 3 or 6 times, and to do that, you have to find something like a Grandmaster swordsmith or armorer. And I've only managed to find masters in each. And you have to go on like this huge side quest to find the blueprints to upgrade them to level 2, then to level 3, then to level 4, then to level 5. And I'm not doing that for more than 1 set of armor, if I'm doing it at all. Like right. All I managed to do is assemble the cat set by the end of the game. And it's nice. The cat set, I believe, increases the power of your quick strikes. Oh wait, I also assembled the Griffin set, but I don't remember what the Griffin set did.
Maybe nothing that memorable.
Yeah. I thought I wanted to go after the Griffin set first because of the set bonus, but yeah, considering all the work it takes just to activate the set bonus, it really doesn't seem worth it. Like, this game was made after Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and Monster Hunter, like, even if Monster Hunter Tri is the game that put Monster Hunter on the map, you would think that like CD Projekt Red would have figured out how to do armor set bonuses from Monster Hunter rather than piling a whole bunch of extra work on top of it when they made The Witcher.
Right.
But yeah.
That's big game studios for you.
Yeah. I wonder how big a game studio has to get before they get to this point where it's like, it feels like the left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing. Like, so far, our game studio is just me and you and a couple of our friends. And, like, we've got a couple of game ideas on the table, but we've got a pretty solid idea of how we want those games to turn out, right?
Right.
And I guess maybe that's just part of the reason why the game industry is moving more towards indies. Like, there's a lot of indies out there that have just, they're showing off on Twitter little videos of their battle effects. There's a single guy there, Jordy something. I just know him as Jordy Arbiter, because Arbiter is the name of his game. And he's basically making a Kingdom Hearts clone. and he's got the combat system of Kingdom Hearts, at least the sword fighting bit, totally figured out. He's got these crazy spinny air flippy combos, and he's got kind of like a thing that makes you flip from like light to dark, kind of like Ikaruga. So it's basically that you switch to the opposite color that your opponent is, that your enemies are, and then you do crazy flippy air spinny sword combos on them. That's pretty much the entire game. It doesn't need to be anything more than that.
Right, and I think the Square Enix kind of missed the point with Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
They didn't need to overcomplicate it. All they had to do was create more combos.
Yeah, and I think like Disney had a hand in what happened with 3, because yeah, 2 of the worlds were just extended movie trailers, weren't they? Or extended movie recaps or something like that. Whereas
I couldn't finish playing the game. It
Yeah.
was just... It wasn't enjoyable for me.
Yeah, and like a lot of people say Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is the best one. I liked 358 Days Over 2 because that one was built around multiplayer, and I strongly feel that Kingdom Hearts was meant to be a drop-in, drop-out multiplayer kind of game. Like, not online, because they didn't have online back then, but like playing Kingdom Hearts 1, playing Kingdom Hearts 2, it feels like a second player should have been able to just pick up a controller and play as Donald or Goofy or the guest character for that world. You know what I mean?
Like, one is a classic, although I feel like it has balance issues.
One has a lot of rough edges. 2 sort of smoothed it out, and then 2 Final Mix, like, perfected the formula. And then they carried the 2 Final Mix formula forward for the DS games, Recoded and 358 Days Over 2. But yeah, 358 Days Over 2 added that multiplayer, like you could play all of the campaign missions in multiplayer, which is just really great. And you can play as Donald and Goofy and like all of the there aren't the guest characters, but there's the Organization 13. You can play as all the members of Organization 13 with all their unique weapons and combos, and even variations on their weapons by changing what they have equipped. And then I don't know, they just kind of dropped off. Like every Kingdom Hearts game after that was missing something, missing more somethings, and then it just felt like by the time they got to Kingdom Hearts 3, they're just like, how minimal can we make this game and it still have people be excited by it?
Right. I feel like the one thing I also missed from it is the amount of Final Fantasy characters.
Oh yeah, that's something I wanted to say about 3 as well with Disney's control. I think Disney just kind of dropped the pretense of it being Final Fantasy cross Disney worlds and just made it Sora in the Disney worlds.
Yeah, that kind of lost its charm there.
Yeah. I also know, like, well, not know, but like, I remember there being some reports of Tetsuya Nomura just absolutely hating every Final Fantasy before 7. So he ran out of characters to use as guests for Kingdom Hearts. He included FF6. He included the gambler Setzer from FF6, but he made him into a like. He was kind of a charming. He always gambled fairly, and you get him onto your team by cheating against him. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, he tries to he's a completely different character. He's unlikable, and he tries to get you. He tries to bribe you to throw the fight, and that's not at all like him. And yeah,
gambler, yes, but yeah.
I don't think,
never a swindler.
I don't think Tetsuya Nomura wanted to include anyone from Final Fantasy VI or earlier. So that probably might have set part of the road for Kingdom Hearts' after 2.
And the less that's said about Chain of Memories, the better.
Yeah. I liked the Game Boy Advance Chain of Memories. The re-Chain of Memories, I feel, was a bit of a hack job.
Oh, it was not fun. I didn't play the original.
The original had a nice pixel art, like a nice crunchy pixel art and sound, like sight and sound mix. It's basically played like, I don't want to say Double Dragon Advance, because Double Dragon Advance had its own pacing, but it's what I imagine Double Dragon Advance to play like if it were an RPG.
Uh-huh.
I do have the cartridge. Maybe I should do a little demonstration of that one sometime. Because yeah, if what most people think Chain of Memories is from the Rechain of Memories version, then yeah, that's probably not going to be a good lasting impression. But yeah, they seem to have some like craftsmanship when they made Chain of Memories. I was frankly expecting something like Final Fantasy Dawn of Souls, where they would just turn it into a turn-based game. But no, they actually managed to make a really decent action battle engine out of it. Dream Drop Distance was all right, but I feel like they were like it was in that decline stage where they were de-emphasizing magic, like de-emphasizing anything other than Keyblade combos. So like you had magic, but you had to if you wanted to cast like you couldn't set shortcuts like L and X for fire, L and Y for ice, and L and B for thunder. You had to basically plan out what order you wanted to cast your spells, like fire, ice, thunder, in a certain order. And then when you cast them, they start to fill up from empty. And like, they don't take magic points anymore, but like, it's like they tried to convert back to the Final Fantasy 1 memorization system, except that your memory sort of recharges over time. So you cast fire, then ice, then thunder, and then you wait for fire to recharge, and then you wait for ice to recharge, and then you wait for thunder to recharge, that kind of thing. And you could set only one spell as a shortcut. Usually, it might as well just be Cure, because that's the one that you're going to want to use on an emergency basis. Yeah, they condensed spells and items into the same thing. Like, items don't have a cooldown, but they do have a number. And you can only have like 2 in your pocket at a time. Even if you buy 99 potions, you can only use like 2 in any one battle. Which I guess is the same as in Kingdom Hearts 1. But yeah, it really feels like they were experimenting with how little they could put into a game at that time.
Right.
As they were going into 3. And yeah, the Final Fantasy characters were completely absent.
And it sucked the joy out of it.
Like, by the time Dream Drop Distance came out, I didn't really miss the Final Fantasy characters, because I don't really have much of an attachment to the characters from 7, 8, 9, 10 and onwards. But yeah, like, now that you mention it, it does seem like a glaring omission.
Right, it just feels empty. Like, especially knowing in the first 2 games, the characters from 7 and 8 were at least prevalent.
Yeah, they had a part in the story.
Cloud, Leon, Yuffie, Aerith.
Yeah. Did Tifa not show up? Tifa seems to be popular today with the remake.
I think Tifa might have been on there.
Oh, maybe in the arena. I don't think she played a part in the plot.
I think she was trying to find Cloud.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, though.
All right. I'm gonna have to have a look at the recompiled version sometime, because apparently they fixed a bunch of stuff in the first, I want to say, the first 10 Kingdom Hearts games, and they managed to like recompile it for PC.
Like the fact that if you can skip the cutscenes in the first game, you know.
Oh yeah.
I think
they were
added that
unskippable the first time around.
Oh my gosh. Because with how unbalanced the battles are in the first game, there were so many deaths that, you know, you have to go through the same cutscene over and over and over again. At least with the second game, you get to skip that, but yeah.
Karolina Grochowska. Oh, what happens now? Squeaky Kitten happens. Yee. Yee. Hi, Squeakies. What you up to, Squeaky? Getting your squeaks on? Ah. The story of Geralt has come to a close. You can continue traveling the world in search of the Witcher contracts and adventure, but everything will be as it was before the game's last chapter, and quests tied to the main storyline will no longer be available. Okay, so basically you're locked in the second last chapter. You've unlocked the ability to start a new game plus, create a new game save, start a new game, choose the new game plus option, and select the save you created to import your character. Only saves created after unlock can be used for this purpose. Okay, so basically save. Empty save slot. Did it save? Yes, it did. Yay! We've completed Witcher 3. So we're gonna try, next time we roll around to the red block, we will try Saints Row something. And I guess we might as well start from the beginning again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I will be starting with another version of He-Man because, of course.
Alright, I'll try and pick a different character this time.
Gotta think of the memes.
Yeah. Alright, so thank you for watching, everybody. Check out the links in the description if you want to help us out. And special thanks to Very Random Butterfly for co-hosting today.
Yay.
And special thanks also to Joshua J. Sloan and Zed Diggity for being my top Patreon supporters. And if everything is on track, we might do Warframe tomorrow. If not, I might make it a Metroid Dread Day and see if we can get through that one. All right. So thanks again for dropping by, and I hope to see you all next time.
Bye.